we're going to make some time here for Caddo Commissioner Mike Thibodeaux, who is calling in. And Mike, I know you want to weigh in on the CPERS retirement system for Caddo Parish employees. Where do we go now? The auditor says it's unconstitutional.
Well, before that, I just wanted to mention that Elliott never answered your question. You asked him specifically about what he said about David Cox. He made a statement about David Cox. He never addressed that he never gave the answer to that.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was the whole purpose of him calling back. But anyhow, here's the deal about CPERS. CPERS there's two parts to it. There's a parish-funded portion, which is, I believe, is illegal, and then there's a employee funded portion, and the parish-funded portion, which is in question right now, that does not belong to the commissioner until that commissioner leaves the commission. So it's not my money. It's being held for me, but it's not my money. I have absolutely no control over that money right now until I leave the commission. Now, I personally have written a letter asking to withdraw from CPERS. There has been no more money put into my CPERS account since, I think it's March. And I think there were 4 of us that wrote that. In fact, I wrote the letter, and myself and 3 other commissioners.
Who are the other 3? Let's name them.
Matthew Lynn signed it, Jim Smith signed it, and Doug Dominic.
Is more money being put into their accounts or no?
I'm assuming no, simply because they signed the same letter that I wrote. We each wrote a separate letter, but it was the same wording.
But Mike, we want our money back. What do we do to get our money back?
All right. The way that you're going to get your money back is when each of us leaves the commission and we ask for that money, then they give us the money, and then we give it back to the parish.
Are you required legally to do that?
At this point in time, we don't know whether we are required legally to do it until the judge rules. I think the judge will say, yes, that we are required to do that. But until he rules, I can't say. I'm not the judge. Who knows what the judge is going to say?
What about all the other money Elliott says you guys are getting? $1,800 a month salary, $15,000 a year in travel. Are we spending too much money?
The $15,000 in travel is not a check that you're given for $15,000 of travel. It's you're allowed to have that, and you are reimbursed for travel.
Yeah, and you go to great places like California. I know.
Listen to me. I haven't gone anywhere. I hadn't spent $1 on travel last year.
Well, you're one of the rare birds then, right?
Well, but myself and 2 or 3 others who are like me still get thrown into the same.
Oh yeah,
we're still corrupt, and we're this, we're that. It all comes down to when you start a new job and you go in and you sign all the paperwork. You don't ask, well, is all this legal?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your assumption is that the attorneys and everybody have looked at this. And I couldn't take my CPERS money out now if I wanted to.
Right.
Because it's not mine. And that's an IRS account. That's an IRA account that is subject to IRS rules. So the company that handles the money, they're concerned about, what their requirements are as a custodian for that money. The parish is concerned. They don't want to. They're not going to sign even to allow us to take it out.
Why not pass an ordinance to stop any more money from being put into anybody's account?
Because you would never get 7 votes.
Well, then then you're telling me that the body's corrupt.
I don't know if it's corrupt or not. I think that most people can read the law, but I don't think that anybody got into this program knowing that it was corrupt or that it was possibly not legal. I don't think there's anybody on the commission or that has been on the commission that I'm aware of that are corrupt individuals. I think there's some people who have voted themselves money that is ridiculous, is obscene in the amount for travel.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, just the other day when we passed the budget, I again brought up to not allow commissioners to get the 2% cost of living, and it failed again. I've done that 7 out of 8 years, and it fails every time.